Alright, how's it going, guys? I just wanted to make a quick guide. Might be a little redundant at this point, but I hear a lot of people saying, especially in like the Steam reviews and stuff, that they couldn't get past the beginning of the game, like couldn't get through the trials, or that you had to basically make like a melee build just to be able to get through it. And it's really not that hard. And I've never made like a melee build or anything. I always make a charismatic build, like no melee whatsoever, really. And I've never had a problem getting through, so I just wanted to make a quick little video of how I do it, at least, just in case anybody's having trouble. And I do have the the restoration project, so you get to the switch between whatever style of girl, female you want here, or they have different versions for the guys too. Long hair and bald. I'm gonna go with the blonde. And I like gifted. All specials are +1. -10 to all skills. And 5 less skill points per level, which is actually quite a bit, but to each his own, I guess. I really like, because they all get +6, and then you can minus them a little bit. I usually go luck down to 4. Luck's not too bad in this game, but you can get pretty later on, actually. You can re-roll it for like +2. So I get it to 6, which wouldn't be too bad. And strength I usually leave at 5, because once you get power armor is like +4, and it puts it up to like 9. And then the end game power armor, the Enclave power armor, brings it up to 10. And I always go 9 charisma. There's an implant that you can get later on to raise it to 10. Go 8 intelligence, 8 agility. And perception I usually roll at 7. Endurance I'll leave at... Actually... I'm gonna even bump that down to 5. And put either agility... I'll put intelligence at 9. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to go with speech. I kind of want to do lockpick. Take small guns. I would never do science. Once you get to Vault City, you can buy big books of science and raise it to about 80 or so. So I never put points into... I guess I'll just take lockpick for now. Actually, no, I don't want... Oh, I don't want to spend too long here, but... Actually, it will be useful. And... You don't have to take 2, but I always find if I'm not going to take 2, I always might as well take Bloody Mess. So those are mine. Skilled's another weird one. 5 more skill points per level, but you only get a perk every 3 levels in this game. And this takes it, you only get a perk every 4 levels, which in my opinion is pretty not good. Because you only get to about...
Come in, chosen one.
Be lucky if you get to level 30 before you get to like near the end of the game.
The village is dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin. Sick children. There is hope, however. A slim hope that few know of. The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland. This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials. If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, Chosen One. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
Alright. So right away you got this spear in your inventory. And, actually I want the kick. So, but I think base, your unarmed's actually higher. Yeah, 10% higher than your melee. So I would just stick with armed. And honestly, I wouldn't even bother. Like I'm seeing, that's probably how most people die. Just trying to do everything in here is just gonna get you killed. Like there's so many ants and especially the rad scorpions. Like unless you invested into even if you did invest in melee. Like if you go off the beaten path here, yeah, you can see there's 2 rad scorpions over here, 2 ants over there. I think that's another rad scorpion that I just can't, or another ant. And, like not a lot of healing. But yeah, you can just run and like not even get hit. There's some that I do recommend that you kill to make it easier. But once you break the line of sight with them, you get around this corner here. And then just end combat, and since he can't see me, he doesn't know what to do. You just walk away. And yeah, like there's more red scorpions up here and stuff, and like that's what I imagine people are just trying to do too much, and it's really not worth it in the very beginning. Like then you do have to lockpick. I think you'll never fail this though. Like no matter what your lockpick is, you just have to kind of showing you the same with these pressure plate. I never find myself to get hit and get hit once there, like running through those. I guess my agility is like 8. But you can just like stay close to the wall and like disarm them. That's another, if you have like invested into traps at all, I don't see why. It's a pretty useless skill. The finding and removal of traps, also the setting of explosives for. So yeah, that's what's gonna affect the bomb that you have to use in a second. If you have a high trap, which I don't see why you ever would. But these are the ants here that I recommend. Kill off all these guys. Kick the crap out of them. Oh, I guess I'm out of combat. In this vase here, there's a C4 explosive for some reason, so you want to grab that. And then there's 2. Yeah, there's another ant up there. Ah, come on, girl. Oh. That was lucky. Lucky hits. So yeah, same thing. Like, there's really nothing even in these chests over here. There's like maybe like some healing pad or something. I don't know. There's nothing even worthwhile. You're just gonna end up getting yourself killed. So you just gotta stay And then this, I would always set it. I usually set it to 30. You want to unless you invested into traps, you'll pretty much always fail. It'll always detonate early. So if you set it for, what's the lowest you can? 10. Yeah, if you set it for 10 seconds, it might not let you have enough time to run away. You know, or you can do it pretty quick, but even I'll set it for 30 and it'll still go off relatively quick. But yeah, I would not recommend. Those rad scorpions are gonna ruin your day if you go over there. And still more like over there. Even this chest over here, there's all these rad scorpions. And these ants, I guess at this point it's really up to you if you want to fight these ants or not. Even if you are going to have to fight this guy, I always talk my way. At Charisma 9, I'll be able to talk and speech. I invested into speech, 55 speech. Like I'll be able to talk my way into fighting him. But if you do have to fight him, like I would probably recommend just skipping these ants too. I still got 30 health. He might hit me. Yeah, he did. And as soon as you have to talk to him, this door locks. The ants wouldn't be able to get in here anyways. Unless he follows me in there. That's I'm kind of curious about that actually, because he probably will follow me in here. If this ant would be in here with us while we were fighting. I guess I won't know though, but that'd be funny. And then same thing, you want to get around this corner here. Break the line of sight with them. Just end combat. And then if you had to fight him, yeah, like I'm going to be talking my way at it. Greetings, Andrea. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? Yeah, I got some questions first. What would you like to know? Why do we gotta fight, man? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trial to walk, Andrea. You'll be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. Well, I was reading that. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human, look him in the eyes, and know that you may have to kill him. Well, I disagree with you. I think the peaceful solution to any problem is possible. Or a peaceful solution. You may be correct, Andrea, but not in our current situation. You must defeat me to succeed in your trial. Look, man, I don't know all your strengths and weaknesses, and you don't know mine. Accidents do happen, so what if one of us inadvertently kills the other? Let's just end this now rather than take that chance, okay? I don't want to hurt you, man. I might kill you, or you might kill me. I see your point. I wouldn't want to be responsible for killing you when all I meant to do is test your mettle. Your mettle. Very well. You may pass, Chosen One. Thank you. See you back at the village. Why are you going that way, man? Oh, I guess this is just the room with the robe. But honestly, I don't even know what it's like to train. Actually, I think it is. That's not too hard to fight them hand to hand if you did invest into, like, if you planned on fighting them. I think no matter what kind of character I've made, I've always had enough to just be able to talk my way out of them. And then I have this the restoration project too. It starts you. Oh, that is takes you right back into the. That's cool. Usually, like in the base game, you start in the Elder's Hut down here. But like how it just starts you right from where you were after that cutscene. You gotta watch out for these plants though, because I ran right through the, yeah. He just bit me there the first time I did that. I was real hurt from doing the trial, and then I came out here and ran right into these plants, and they killed me. And I haven't saved it yet. And you have to start all at the beginning. Even though, well, that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. You just gotta ran through most of it. You could fight, like, I had 25 health. I could have stayed and killed those ants, but they're really not worth the experience. There's a lot easier experience that you can get out here once you, Why won't you talk to me, girl? Oh, am I in combat right now? That's weird.
Congratulations, Chosen One. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
Of course. Really? That's it? What are you trying to do? Get me killed?
You survived. The Chosen One cannot be weak, or we are all doomed.
I've passed the test. Of course I'm ready.
Take this flask. It is from the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here.
Money. Wish me luck.
Find Vic in Klamath.
Yeah. I don't need your help. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, easy experience. Just, you can use repair in the well here. I'm not sure if someone tells... I think this guy probably tells you it's broken if you talk to him. Yeah, just like that, 100 experience. Fixing the well. And then there's some easy combat that you can... this guy will always train you no matter what when you talk to him. So, just... So there you are, Chosen One. How's it go? How's it go? And you want to tell him, not so bad? Not so good, man. Maybe you need a warrior's help. Yes, what can you help me with? I know how to fight with fist and feet. Think you can learn that? What can you teach me? I can teach you enough to fight better. It will take us all one day. One day? Alright. Let's do this. You have learned well, Chosen One. May the wind be at your back. Thanks, man. And T raised... Whoops, wrong one. I'm pretty sure he'll, like, no matter how you build your character, he will always do that and raise unarmed from 46 to 55, which is always nice. Unarmed, if you want to be a boxer later on. And this guy, I'm not 100% sure. I have a feel. I think it's the charisma. You have high enough charisma. Because I've had other characters where this guy won't train me, but usually when I rock this build that I'm doing right now, and you come talk to this guy, and he's like, Chosen One, the way you use a spear, you'll be meat for the geckos in no time. I can show you a few tricks. Like, sure, why not? But it'll take a while, like a day. So, you're a swift student. It looks like you've learned all I can teach you. Thanks, Jordan. That's a relatively not tribalish name. Thanks, Jordan. That's going to help a lot. Good old Jordan. I wonder if these guys have names. What's your name? Gotta give you... yeah. I'll get the kit. So yeah, it is training. That well. This guy wants his dog. Which is really easy. Cousin, am I glad to see you? I need your help. What do you need help with? Smoke ran off into the hunting grounds and hasn't come back, and now Morless won't let me go find him. She says it's too dangerous and he's just a dog. But I was gonna go anyways, but now that you're here, I was fucking reading that. You could do it. And I wouldn't get in trouble. Alright, I'll do it right now, man. I'm pretty sure if you tell him that too, you're like, yeah, I'll do it right now, and then you don't do it right now, like you leave and then come back, like you can't, I don't know if it implies the dog died or whatever, but you can't, the dog's like not there anymore, and you won't be able to complete this portion, or that like quest or whatever. What am I doing? This guy, he wants you to weed his garden.
Greetings, Chosen. Why does the earth before me warm to the touch of your passing?
I've come to say goodbye.
The earth sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
What do you
The
need, man?
plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
Did you just ask me to weed your garden? If that's the case, okay.
May the gods bless your efforts, chosen. May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
Goodbye. Alright. We'll kick the shit out of some plants. Yeah. Oh, they're both, that's not good. If that other one's gonna keep spitting at me. Oh, shit. You can just go back to him for healing. It's kind of dirty. And turn. So it's not a big deal, actually, even if they're ganging up on you like that. I'm just gonna try and kill the one. Yeah. I still got lots of health. I may be able to take this one down too. Don't want to get too cocky though. Oh, come on. It's good to go get that training first before you come try and kill these things. So now I have 43% chance, which still really is not great, but I think it was only like 36 before. Oh yeah, he's starting to hit me. Just drop. Fucking die. I don't have to go heal and come back. It's gonna suck. Ah, how are you still alive? No. Alright, if I don't get him. Yeah, that was fucking... I shouldn't risk that, but it's only 7 health. Oh, and we leveled up. Beautiful. I'm just gonna go talk to him quick.
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they follow
Powders
the
of healing.
mind as they cleanse the body.
Thank you.
And also will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart.
Thank you again. Actually, I forgot how when you said that you'll make healing powder in this guy's house where I got the training. In his shelf here, he has the exact amount of ingredients for a healing powder.
Ah,
Real
chosen.
quick, I would
My
like you to
God.
make me some healing powder.
May this be of no
Yeah,
use.
thank you. Alright. And the dog's actually really easy to get too. I just found, I found the geckos never really attacked me. But I just try and do it as fast as possible. So that's smoke up there. And there's a pack of 3 geckos right here. They might attack me. Right? Try and stick low here. Yeah, just run right past him. Oh, I get stepped in the goo. That'd be... I don't want to die by the goo. Embarrassing. And yeah, what's this? Woof woof. He'll just walk back there on his own. I just don't want to... Oh no! Stay out of the goo. Yeah, like I'm running right into them and they're not even trying to attack me. I don't know if it's like maybe you stand around them too long or something. And you can gather stuff here to make healing powder, if you can find it. It's really hard to tell. But honestly, I don't think the healing powder is even really worth it. It heals a pretty sad amount of... So yeah, he'll just run back to... Actually, let's go talk to him first. There's smoke. You found smoke. Smoke, you're a bad dog. Yeah. You're a bad owner. Let's see here. 18 points. What should we raise here? I'm going to just crank the hell out of speech for the first level. I love how you can do that in this game too, like right away. I'm level 2 with 91 speech. So like from now on, I can just do whatever and I'll be already 9 charisma, 90 speech, 91 speech. Like she's gonna be able to woo her way through anybody she talks to.
Ah, chosen.
I need you to
My
heal
garden
me.
is well. How is yours?
I forgot to ask earlier. I need healing.
You are well.
Thank you.
Ah, chosen.
You are well. Oh, never mind. I gotta go. And there's one last thing I can do here. I gained 5 karma too for that's another nice little thing about this the restoration project is it never used to tell you that, like when it says here you gained 5 karma. There's a karma tab, but like you would never know like when you gained or lost karma unless you were like constantly evaluating that, which I never even, same with like the kill, you would never killed 3 giant ants and 2 plants. That's kind of cool actually, like later on when you've been playing a lot of the because you can steal from the villagers here too right at the beginning of the game and lose karma, and it's kind of cool that it lets you know that too with the nice little flavor text that you stole from your tribe like a dick. And one last thing that I know you can do if you have I'm not sure what the perception check is exactly, but I know 7's more, probably more than enough, but at least enough. And when you talk to this guy, you'll have a special option here to yes, but I was wondering about your spear. It looks a little different. My father taught me how to make stronger blades than most. Get me a piece of flint and I'll fix your spear too. You'll need it in the wilderness. Where would I get this flint? They say your Aunt Morris has been hoarding a piece. She's so ill-tempered I don't think anyone will ask her. Of course that witch will want something in return. And I know exactly, she wants our 3 healing powders here that we have. But fuck that. I ain't giving her shit. Because now that we have 90 speech and 9 charisma, she'll just give it right to us. Minoc. You have a lot to do. Minoc said what? You got some flint, bitch? I do, hell yeah. Well, I want 3 doses of healing powder. Bad times are coming, and I'm gonna be ready. Bring them to me, and you can have the flint. Actually, this might actually pop up if you only have the 3, because they mention it. But, I think it's more or less. I'm on a perilous quest for the salvation of our village. My chances of success will be greatly enhanced if I keep the healing powder for myself and you give me the flint. Don't you agree? But I still think that's a charisma check, not just the... Definitely. Oh, very well. Give me that flint. Yes, Aunt Morris. You can gain 50 experience just for talking to her into give me that flint. Oh, and then there's she got money. steal 100 bucks too. I think I might lose some karma for that, but it's well worth it. In the very beginning of the game, you're really gonna want that $100 that she has. And then if you're a female character, there's a character that you can sleep with early on too. That kind of you don't really want to, but he's kind of a scumbag, but need the money. And another thing, if you drop your spear before you talk to this guy, now that we have the flint, come on. Oh, did you talk to your aunt about her flint? Yes, I have some right here. That's a good piece. Give me your spear. And go, oh, I guess I don't have one. I just dropped it on the floor right here. Oh, the chosen one without a spear. Well, you'll have to take one of mine. Now let's get to work. Here is your new spear. Thank you, my friend. This will help a lot. And then I can just pick this spear back up. Now I got 2 spears. Ha! And a sharpened spear. Beautiful. And my 3 healing powders still. Fuck. And then I stole 100 bucks. Fuck Aunt Morris. That's what she gets. And I believe it's like everything that you can pretty much do here. Everything useful, at least. And yeah, you can level up before you even leave Arroyo or whatever. Arroyo or Rio. Yeah, I don't see much else around here. But yeah, it's really like I would on it. You could go back in the temple too, like up here. But honestly, like there's really nothing good in that temple and in any of those chests that you won't be able to just go out in the world and find. Yeah, up in this green here and in that cave, both those will take you back into the temple. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend if you really wanted to grind, I guess, because this guy can constantly heal you, so you can go back in there, kill what's in there, come back out, he'll heal you, run back in there, kill him. If you really wanted like a good start, but which actually wouldn't be a bad idea for me, because the restoration, it's a little bit harder in the beginning with the restoration project, as I'll show you in a minute when I imagine I'll run into a certain character that's it's not in the base game, it's added with this restoration project. Just adds a lot of stuff that was cut. They kind of already didn't have like completely working. Yes, let's see over Andrea 1. So on the way to Clemeth, we might possibly run into. His name's Kaga, which is really weird. I want to call him Koga. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Oh shit. This is another encounter I would just run from. I'm going to be Gun's character, and unfortunately, you won't get a gun for quite a while. And there's a lot of shit there, holy. Oh, it didn't even run into him. There's a, that's really lucky most times I play. There's a character, he cheated in the temple in the beginning, and was like banned from your tribe. And you'll occasionally like run into him on the world map here, and he'll try to like kill you basically because he's jealous that you actually completed the temple legit, and you're crowned the chosen one, and he was like banished and everything. And usually it's pretty, I thought it was like scripted that you ran into him when you first left the camp, like every time. That's the first time I've never ran into him though. Odd. I guess, I'll call this... Oh, no, there's one more thing I wanted to show. What are we doing? the training that you got, there's a little bit more training that you can get here if you have a character similar to mine where you haven't invested it all into melee or unarmed. Mr. John Sullivan here. Well, it's just my educated opinion, but I can see by the way you move that you could do with a few pointers. Tell 'em pointers with what? With the sweet science, of course. The sport and art. What the fuck? You don't want to tell him that. Are you talking about magic? Can you teach me magic spells? He'll basically call you like a fruit and not want to talk to you. What are you talking about, man? Ah, the manly, womanly art of hand-to-hand combat. That's what I mean. You want to tell? Oh, I guess I could use some help with that. Alright, well, let's go outside and I can teach you. You see, it's all about getting your whole wee body to snap like a whip. Uh-huh. Several sweaty hours later. Oh, you see what you were doing wrong then? Yeah, I guess so, thanks. Goodbye. Oh, I should have said there's a little bit more, it's just like, yeah, you tell him that, fighting John Sullivan taught you to fight that way. But I was rather dismissive and was just like, yep, that's unfortunate. But, so yeah, with all three of those trainings, two of them, like, same thing, there's no check for him, he'll always just teach you. But, yeah, you can get up to 65 unarmed and 56 melee weapons. Just from those three guys. And like with that, like as you can see with my self-based strength, I didn't tag melee or unarmed. I put all my points from my level up into speech. And yeah, my highest skills right now are 65 unarmed. But which actually isn't bad because I'm not gonna have a gun for a while. And then once I finally get a gun, I can just start to crank small guns. But yeah, it's a very easy beginning of to get through like that very the temple and doing all that extra little stuff right in the beginning. And I would never, especially knowing, that's why I wanted to show this too. Like, if you did invest, like in melee or unarmed, just to get through the temple, you probably wouldn't be able to get any of that training because you would be too high in that skill already. So it kind of feels like a waste. Where even now, if I didn't tag small guns, I could have tagged something else useful, and then now started raising. The weird thing in this game, when you tag something, it basically raises twice as quick. That's why speech is so high. So when I put like 15 points into speech, it's actually 30 points because it's tagged. But yeah, I hope that was helpful, and I might continue this in the future, just a little playthrough or something, just for fun. We'll see how it goes, but thanks for watching, and goodbye.